Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I feel like it has been so long since I have filmed anything. I've just been such a bum. It's like holidays from school, and I've just been so lazy to just do anything. But I feel really good right now. I feel fresh, I feel clean, I feel ready to do some makeup. Today I'm going to be doing a full face of makeup that was my ride or die products in 2017. That is what I'm going to be putting on my face today. And my eyebrows look terrible, but I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna stress about my eyebrows and I'm just gonna get into the makeup. My brow information will be in the description box. Ready for eyeshadow. I mean, if anybody has ever seen any of my videos, I think they know that the Jaclyn Hill palette is my favorite palette ever. It just has so many beautiful shades. So many amazing shades. The pigment is amazing. The formula is a lot different from regular Morphe palettes. It's a lot creamier, a lot more blendable, and it's my favorite. Yeah, this is what we're going to be using today. My brushes are dirty. I'm just going to start off with this shade here. Also, my favorite eye look technique to do on my eyes is like a half cut crease. I'm going to go in with these two shades right here. Next, I'm just going to use these two shades on my outer V just to deepen it up a bit, but I don't want it to be like black or anything like that. My Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. I have re-fallen in love with this concealer. Definitely not the shade. The shade is super light for me to use on my face, but I use it sometimes to clean up my eyebrows, to prime my eyes, or for my cut creases. For my lid shade, I will be taking this beautiful gold shade right here. It is super pigmented, super creamy. You could use a brush or your finger. It honestly works fine both ways, but just for saving time, I'm just gonna use my finger because it's just faster. Right now I'm just gonna go in with that brush that we used with the darker colors and just blend in these edges of the shimmer gold shade and the matte shades that we put on the outer corner. This is just gonna make our eyeshadow look very seamless. If anybody's wondering, I don't know if you can see it, like this is a bruise. And I didn't like get in a fight or anything. I didn't get punched in the face. Actually I hit myself with a mop. Yeah, a mop. So I didn't do any eyeliner today. I just didn't feel like it was an eyeliner type of day, but I did put on some Ardell double wispies. These aren't like my favorite lash, but Ardell and Morphe are definitely like my favorite brands to get lashes from because they come in so many different styles. They're very comfortable, very thin lash band. They're pretty cheap, so they work good for me. My go-to primer has definitely been the Too Faced hangoverX primer. It is so hydrating, but it doesn't make you look oily or greasy or anything like that. For foundation, my go-to foundation, favorite foundation, everything I love in a foundation is the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. It is dirty, don't even look at that, but this is not my shade. Almost none of my foundations are my shade. This is a little bit darker, but once I put concealer and powder and everything, it honestly looks fine to me. So yeah, I love this foundation. It is quite it is quite expensive, and I'm actually like running out. Like that's all I have left, so I have to go get another one. But this is definitely my favorite foundation. I absolutely adore this. And yeah, sponges. I haven't really had a favorite sponge. I kind of have had phases with sponges, and right now I am using the Eco Tools blending sponge. This is like this is the holiday one, the like little, they come in, it's like the same sponge, there's just different colors, so blend out my makeup amazingly. So right now I am absolutely loving this sponge. Okay, so my foundation is done. It is definitely full coverage. It is what I love almost the most about this foundation. This foundation doesn't get really oily on me. And I have more of a normal to oily skin type, and it doesn't really get oily on me. It doesn't break up on me. It lasts a really long time, and it has amazing coverage. So I really love this foundation. Moving on to concealer, my favorite concealer and so many people's favorite concealer is the Tarte Shape Tape. It has also been a struggle for me to find my correct shade in this since I change colors a lot. And right now the shade I'm using is medium, and I find that it looks light on camera, but like it's just the lighting. It's not that light on me, and the coverage is amazing. There has been so many reviews on this, so many people talk about it, so many people love it for a reason. It is very full coverage, stays on your face all day. It is great. And I do bring it down the like sides of my mouth because I feel like if I only put it in like this triangle and I put powder over it, you can kind of see like a shadow of where I put concealer. So I bring it down and out quite a bit, and I don't put any on my forehead. Just an FYI. So my favorite powder, just like cult favorite for so many people, Mercier translucent setting powder. I have used this again ever since I started you know, doing my makeup, and I still ride and die for it. So now, like I said, I'm just gonna get some powder. That's a lot of powder. And just pat this all over my face. And I'm also just gonna take some of the excess powder from my under eyes and just kind of bring it around because I'm not even using too much powder on my face. So I'm just also blending this out as I go. And now for bronzer, the Hoola bronzer by Benefit has definitely been my favorite. This is quite new to me. I didn't just buy it until like a month ago maybe, but I have tried it before in the past, and honestly it just beats all the other bronzers that I have. I have the Smashbox Suntan Matte Bronzer, which is discontinued. It is discontinued. I can't talk today. That used to be like my favorite, but I did use it the other day, and I really just, I kind of wished I had used this bronzer instead. So that's how I know that this bronzer, this is it. I just feel like it has the perfect color for my skin tone and so many other skin tones. If you are quite fair, they do have a Hoola Light, and that bronzer is a lot, not a lot, but it is lighter than this, and it works for skin tones that are quite fair. I don't really use blush all the time. I don't really own a lot of blushes. I only own like one blush that I actually use, and that is this one right here, the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in the shade Mellow Wine. And you know what? I'm just gonna use some just because why not? You know what? Why not? This is pigmented, so you do want to go in with a light hand. And I don't even like too much blush, so I just kind of do that, and that's it. Now I'm just going to finish my lower lash line with just the same shades that I used in my crease and apply some mascara, and I'll be right back to finish up the face, basically. I'm selfish. I want you out of myself. You don't need nobody else. I want you out of myself. So for highlighter, it's kind of hard because I have like 3 highlighters that I really, really like. So I'm just going to mention them all because whatever. So first we have the Anastasia Sugar Glow Kit, and I really, really love this. The only thing is I kind of feel like these shades are not good for like everyday highlighting. I feel like they're just a little bit too not skin tone. I don't know. But I really do love this palette. The next one is actually an eyeshadow by Maybelline. This is the Glow Down eyeshadow, and it is really good, very blinding as well. Love the color. It just wears off really easily throughout the day. I find myself having to like apply more highlighter throughout the day. Like it just kind of falls off, but it is very beautiful. And I have decided that my favorite is the Maybelline Master Chrome. I don't know if you can see. Can you see? Yeah, I hit pan, and I'm real sad about that. So I'm just going to spray my face with some Mario Badescu Rose Water. This has also been one of my favorites, especially for skincare. I feel like this just is so hydrating and just so good for your skin. It makes your skin feel so good. And I like to kind of spritz my makeup with it to just kind of melt everything together and just make everything look more skin-like. So let's do that. I am not one of those people who makes a complete mess when they do their makeup. After I'm done using a product, I will put it back exactly where it goes, and brushes, I will put them back. I can't have a mess where I'm doing my makeup. I feel like then I can't do it. I don't know. I have been using these. These are the little holiday collection mini Anastasia lipsticks. They come in like a set, like this is how they come. I think it's like $20 or $25, and that's a pretty good deal. I love these shades. This is the shade Bittersweet, Hudson, and Dazed. So I don't know if I'm gonna use one of these today. Actually, yeah. So that is basically a full face of my ride or die makeup from 2017. I know some of these products weren't exactly released in 2017, I'm pretty sure, but this year, this is just what I've been leaning towards the most and just absolutely loving, riding, and dying for. So that's it. I hope you guys like this look, and I hope you guys, my lips are not even. Whatever. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and I hope you guys are inspired to try some of these products because they work so well for me and I absolutely love them. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.